Our honoree, though not a native of Springdale, certainly has come to consider our city his adoptive home. Born in Pine Bluff, it wouldn't take long for him to exhibit a love of sports or service. Watching the example of his father, who was legendary as voice of the Harrison Goblins, our honoree excelled in baseball and would later play collegiately at UCA and go on to coach hundreds of Harrison youth.
I think Mike just saw those examples and he saw, I think, the benefit of, regardless of background and a circumstance that children may have been exposed to growing up. He saw the benefit of playing team sports and saw how that could be a life-changing event for many kids. And so I think he saw that through his dad and his mother too.
You know, he's competitive, he's vocal, and he always seems like he's in a hurry. And all that note, being in a hurry, I've never understood how he can go sit at a baseball game for 5 hours. And he wished it was a doubleheader because he could sit there another 5.
It was banking that brought him to our city, where he held leadership positions for both First Security Bank and Arvest Bank. As proof that he's never quite ready to call it a day, after saying farewell to the life of a banker in 2017, he took over the challenge of owning a small business, Modern Fence, with partner Rick Barrows.
Just never met a stranger. And everywhere you go, somebody's going to know him. They're going to come across the room to say hello to him because they recognize him. And I remember Perry Webb made the comment that he'd never seen anyone integrate into the community any faster than Mike, and I was a victim of that.
Now fully retired, he can look back on a lifetime of service that has included chairing the Chamber Board of Directors in 2006, chair and treasurer of the Mayor's Prayer Breakfast, and serving on the Springdale Advertising and Promotion Commission.
First Mayor's Prayer Breakfast was in 2010, and we engaged a large committee, and Mike was part of that committee, and Mike was really one of the drivers to help us get that going. If you need to get something done, Mike's one of those guys you go to. He just gets it. You know, he gets it early on, and he helps me. There's been many times he's helped me get it.
You know, in this world, there are givers, takers, and doers. Mike's a doer. And if you need something done, he's the guy you go to. And if he's not the one that can get it done, Mike's going to connect you with the person that's going to get it done.
And the fact that Mike would invest himself in that the way he did, I think says a lot about how he supports our community.
He also served as president of the Springdale Public Schools Education Foundation and had board involvement with the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport Authority, Ozark Guidance, Arkansas State Chamber of Commerce, and the Burlsworth Foundation.
Mike's a leader. In a leaderless situation, Mike's a leader.
The Burlsworth Award is another example where I saw Mike, though I wasn't directly involved, I saw Mike really be a leader in that. That goes back to him being an old goblin, I think.
And while nothing is more important than family to our honoree, it's safe to say nothing these days takes precedent over a speedy round of golf or a ticket to whatever sport the Arkansas Razorbacks are playing that day.
You know if he's playing golf because you can hear him 3 fairways over. Whether he's yelling hi to you or yelling at himself on a chunk shot, that's Mike.
It meant a lot to me when he and Kim asked me to marry him. And we did it right there in my office in City Hall. And that was a real treat. I don't do a lot of weddings. That was one I'll always remember. It was the only one I ever did in my office.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 2023 Civic Service honoree, Mike McFarland.